I'm Trenton Alley, and I'm from Arlington, Texas.
My name is Kenny Santos. I'm from Kearney, New Jersey.
My name is Jose. I'm from Staten Island, New York.
My name is Juan Osegueda, and I'm from San Jose, California.
My name is Brett Seaton. I'm from Chester, PA, currently living in Morgantown, PA.
Mike James from Moselle, Mississippi. My name is Dante Howard. I'm from Pickerington, Ohio.
Tara Scannon. I'm from Seaford, Delaware.
I'm Brett, and I'm from Rochester, New York.
My name is Fred Miss, and I'm from Charleston, West Virginia.
Sarah Coleman, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
My name is Chris Lewis. I'm from Rockwall, Texas, just outside of Dallas.
Just to learn a little more information and better detail my car.
Well, just to expand my knowledge. You know, knowledge is power, and I have the support from my parents. I'm currently in school, so why not come out and learn something new?
So that I could get the better skill sets, so I could be able to produce and make more money.
Under my budget, and I decided, you know, it was time to open up and travel half across the United States.
I'm in the midst of starting my own business, and I wanted to get the ins and outs, the professional way to deal with people, to deal with vendors, and to just further my career.
I wanted to learn the business plan side of things, the accounting, the advertisement and networking. Those were things that I needed to shore up in my business that I currently have.
I just wanted to expand my knowledge and gain more information in mobile car wash and detailing.
For more knowledge and for my job, it basically gives me promotion and to come back with some training for other detailers.
I just wanted to add a little bit more knowledge, and another skill set to my business.
Well, a few months ago, I started a mobile car wash. So far, everybody's been asking me, thinking it's a detail business. So I decided, well, maybe I need to focus on detailing. I've never detailed cars, so I decided, well, I need to learn. So looked up online, found Detail King, and that's also where I had ordered some of my material. So I decided to take the class to learn more.
Knowledge is power. Never learn nothing. You can be the best detailer in the world, but if you don't have the business structure, you're gonna run yourself down. So I'm excited about this.
Just to enjoy the beautiful weather here. Now, just to get a good hands-on experience as far as all the detailing, especially the paint correction, is really the reason why I'm up here.
It's really good, small class, and learned a lot of information for the time well-being.
Oh, it was awesome. A lot of useful information, especially for anybody looking to open up their own business or they're currently working as a detailer. Just a lot of useful information that anybody can learn.
It's very informational, a lot of info. I like it. It's pretty good.
It's a lot of information, lots of notes, and they're really cramming it into your brain. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Oh, I loved it. It was everything more than I even thought it would be. Can't wait to see what else the weekend brings.
It's great. It's great. Great course. I'd recommend it to anybody to come to Detail King.
It was very informative. I'm happy that I actually came.
It's wonderful. It teaches you a lot on the business standpoint, not just as far as detailing, but how to promote the business and, you know, go about going to different social medias and gaining a lot more knowledge and be able to help a lot more people.
The classroom portion has been great. There's been a ton of knowledge that I needed to know. I came here wanting to know, and it's already taken care of on the first day.
So far, it's been a great class. I've learned a lot about the business side. And tomorrow when we do the labs, hopefully I'll learn more about the physical side of detailing.
Phenomenal. Best I've been to so far, and I've been to quite a few detailing courses, so this is great.
I learned quite a bit. I had never clayboarded before or used any of the polishing machines, so I got to mess around with that and buff out with combines, which I've never done. I thought it was very useful and helpful.
Well, so far so good. You know, a lot of hands-on work. We got to look at all the different machines, all the different products. I really loved being able to ask questions and feel comfortable with the workers. You know, they're very helpful. And so far, so good.
It was very informative. I learned how to use different multiple machinery, buffers and stuff. Still waiting to learn some more stuff, but so far so good. It's very good.
Loved it. I need a lot of work on the tool. It's a little uncontrollable at first, but once you get the hang of it, got it. I learned about compound, polish, and sealants. Didn't know what any of those did, and now I know exactly in what order you're supposed to do in them. Grits, I learned about that as well. Different pads as well for the rotary tools. Different rotary tools. I learned so many things.
I loved it.
You loved it?
Way more than what I expected it to be.
Exterior training was excellent. Nick has a very professional staff, very helpful, very skilled in the different products and procedures and machines. I'm learning the difference between the Flex 3401 and the Mytee, Rupes Mytee. So for me, that was one of the big takeaways for today.
It was amazing. Learned a lot of technique. It was just as simple as learning not to cross-contaminate like the racks and stuff like that. Like that was very neat, and I'm excited to learn more moving forward.
Wonderful. I got to use a lot of different buffers that I haven't used. Definitely potential in getting more stuff and just learning the knowledge of different things is awesome.
It's been amazing. It's exactly what I came here for. And so far, within the 2 days, this has exceeded what I thought I would get out of this class.
Today, I thought it was an excellent class today. The things I've learned just in the short time of the class today was amazing to me. The process of detailing the car, the steps that's involved. The first step we've talked about when we were dealing with today is the compounding. I never had a clue about compounding when it comes to detailing the car. So it's a great learning experience for me. It's great to see something that I've never seen before, thinking that I had an idea about detailing the car, but it comes to find out I don't have a clue.
It was pretty good. It was really cool trying different, I've never tried Detail King products, so it was really great to get that experience. And I primarily use a Bigfoot 21 or a Griot's Boss, so it was nice to be able to try out the Flex and, you know, try different pads and stuff.
It was great. It's good there to get to actually, you know, the hands-on, you know, it's a great experience there, without a doubt.
I thought it was very extensive and very well detailed. Even through the door handles, they opened them up and I saw little springs in there that I hadn't seen before. They were filthy and I would have never thought of cleaning that. It also covered everything with steamers, extractors, which I've never done before, and y'all taught me properly how to do it, and I thought it was great. It looked very professional, and I'm very satisfied.
I love the interior portion of the class. You know, I got to work with a lot of tools like the extractor, the tornador, that's everybody's favorite, but I really like the extractor. I think I'm gonna invest in one when I get back home.
Very informative. I got more hands-on with certain products and certain machinery that I have on but I haven't used. So it gave me a better understanding of all that equipment.
I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite pastimes to clean out the interior of my car. So knowing already how to clean the interior, this really went in depth on exactly what steps I should take. Learned a lot.
I learned way more than I thought I would. I never thought I would get that far into what I want to do with my business, but the interior was crazy, and I can't believe that I'm actually doing it. I liked what I was doing today.
Really outstanding. I like the Detail King's process and procedure checklist that they have, and also the chemical lineup. Everything has a specific purpose for a specific area of the vehicle, and they all do the chemicals do really well in those areas.
My overall experience was amazing. It gave me the confidence to believe that I can take what I learned outside of here and apply it. Definitely life-changing.
Was wonderful. I actually have the tornador myself already, but different ways or when we put the dressing on the rubber was excellent. And I have a extractor already, but learning not to actually put the chemical in the extractor and just using the water, you know what I mean, and prepping it on your own was very beneficial.
It was very extensive. They covered every step tremendously, and I don't think anyone in that room walked away questioning anything.
My experience, it was a great experience. Considering I'm still new to detailing, I learned a lot. I've seen a lot of tools that I've never heard of, some I've heard of, never used, so it's been a great experience.
It was awesome. We got to play with some extractors, some steamers, got to learn some different methods, different chemicals, you know, learn how to do different spot cleanings, and the headliner is awesome. Yeah, that was a great touch in the class.
It was a great experience today. I mean, really like the step-by-step, you know, I love the procedures there, and the just the hands-on experience as far as just going through all the different, you know, the extractor, the steamer, you know, it's pretty impressive.
I thought it was really well put together. I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
I like it. It's got me pumped. I want to go home right now so I could get to work.
It was great. I've been trying to get here for the last probably 2 years, and I made it an option to do it this year no matter what. And I'm glad I did it. I wish I would have did it a long time ago, but I'm going to start my own, so this year was going to be the year. So I'm glad I did it.
It was wonderful. A lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff to take home and change and do different, and it's just a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Yeah, it was great. Learned a lot. Business, procedures, again, chemicals. It was phenomenal.
I mean, I love the procedures there. I mean, again, just to for a rookie like myself there to get that hands-on experience with the for paint correction, etc., has been very, very valuable to me.
I would definitely recommend this class to others. 10 out of 10 experience. All the work we did, everything was great.
Absolutely. Absolutely, they told me a lot of things. I mean, there's certain things I knew because I've been doing it, but there was a bunch of other stuff that I didn't know, and it's definitely taken me to the next level.
If the conversation ever arose where someone wanted to find a classroom to, you know, get a little hands-on training, this would be one of the first.
I have several people that asked me where I was this weekend. I already told them, so they're looking into it.
I definitely will recommend this class to others. I just wish the class was longer.
Most definitely. I think anyone that details or is planning to start their own business, I think it's a must-have.
Yeah, I definitely would. In the beginning, I didn't really think the We Change Lives thing was so serious, but I'm leaving here today, like, I really feel like this is gonna change my life, give me the skills, but not even that, the confidence to go out and do it.
I would highly recommend Detail King. I've already recommended it as far as coming here. I've told everybody I am going to detailing class at Detail King. I'd recommend anybody who is new to the game, such as me, or anybody who is interested or already doing auto detailing to come to this class, because you can always learn more. I've definitely learned so much. I can't even say how much I've learned.
Absolutely, yeah. This class, like I said, it was phenomenal business-wise, procedure-wise, and if you're looking to get into washing, detailing, really anything within the automotive industry, I highly recommend this class for sure.
I would, yeah. I mean, it's been a great organization. Everybody's been so helpful, great knowledge. Just really enjoyed talking with the other individuals here as well.